minimum investment level debate. This is what I wanted to talk about here is just that sometimes when you're structuring a deal, investors want to, or the people raising capital want to say, oh, I want to attract bigger investors. Let's just raise our minimum to $500,000, or only want to deal with big investors. Well, some investors who are worth $30 million may want to test you out at $250,000 or 100,000 or 300,000, or maybe they do like to put $500,000 or more into deals, but your deal is closing in 4 weeks and they just allocated into 3 other deals in your industry, and they'd love to test you out, but they would only be able to do so at $100,000 right now until they get their money out of one of those other 3 deals. Do you want to really miss out on getting that investor in? And we are going to have a break coming up soon, by the way, in about 15 minutes. We're going to have a small group workout session and have a time to discuss ideas with others here in the workshop, and also have a break to get a cup of coffee or use the restroom if you need to. Because I just had that question come up. But a minimum investment level is important to consider. I know someone who manages over $500 million and their minimum investment is only $25,000. I know others that have a fee break and it's a $75,000 minimum. But if you invest over $250,000, then the fees go down and it's more performance based. And there's no rule against having 3 different levels of investment and having a $75,000 minimum level, and then having a $300,000 level, and then a $700,000 level. You might pay a little bit more in legal fees, but it's a matter of a few $1,000s to structure something like that. And if you just close 1 extra investor, then it may totally be worth it. But don't fall into the trap of saying, oh, well, we're going to attract the big investors by having a $1 million minimum. Do know that some investors say, well, I don't want to be in a deal with 300 other investors involved. I'd rather be in a deal with 3 other investors, less potential problems. There are some investors who say that, but typically they don't, in my experience. And typically you're shutting out the ability to grow relationships and grow momentum when you make your minimums way too high. I don't agree with that strategy. In almost every case, it's not a good idea. And that's kind of a misconception. So it's really important to point out here.